guys, so I'm going to try and show you how I made this guy, which still needs a few fixes, but I'm going to start with what I did with the box. So luckily I just got a box in the mail today, so let's see if I can show you how I used this box to make my little sticker storage TN for all my Planner Society stuff. So bear with me while I get rid of these edges. Okay, so grab your heat gun and be a little bit patient. Spend a little bit of time here if you can. I found that the longer I was able to do this, the easier everything worked out. But I can see from where I'm standing that this is starting to buckle now. It's starting to lift on the edges. So I'm going to go to the other side. Fastest process in the world, but if you see, so right now you can see on this end I have 3 pieces, right? So if I can keep working them apart, then you'll eventually get this piece free. It's not going to be perfect. So once in a while, I'll just use that to make sure I'm not getting spots that are too thin. Just to make sure that I can really keep pulling at this part and keep it coming apart in a way that isn't too thin to be usable. You could just use your scissors right there too. And just sort of loosen that up. And then it is getting thinner on this side, so this side just doesn't want to come apart as well as the other side, but we'll keep working at it. There, now we're back to really pulling on this part. If you can tell, I'm trying my best to pull from here and just hold this, if that makes sense, so that I'm pulling on this part that is thicker. I didn't say this was a quick process, did I? Okay, so then I took, this is just the scraper from my silhouette. So I took that and sort of got off some of these high spots. And so I did this with 2 different boxes. Scraped off a bunch of this so that when I adhered them together, it would be as flat as I could get it. Oh, I do have one little tear there. That's a bummer. So, it's right in the flower. Okay, so like I said, I did this with 2 different boxes, and then I put adhesive on this side and stuck them together. And so then we'll have a look at the TN and see what I did there. I don't have another piece to use right now to show you guys. Actually, let's work on getting this apart, and then I'll show you how I did it with those. Be right back. So you could do it this way if you wanted one box. I'm sorry, do it this way if you had one box and wanted to have this be the outside and say this the inside of your TN. That's what you would do. Or 2 boxes if you wanted to do what I did and have this on both sides. I would obviously then put this piece to the inside and fix it with some packing tape or something like that. So the next step, then I adhered both of these together. I adhered these together. I'm not going to do that right now because I may use these for something else. Adhered these together, squared up all the ends and trimmed everything to the right size. And then I scored the spine and punched some holes. And then, so you can see I punched 3 holes, scored the spine right here. So then what I did for the inside, I just have a couple of little bits of folders in here from some craft paper. So let me just pop this out and show you what I did. So I took some regular 8.5 by 11 page protectors, nothing special about them, and I trimmed the top, trimmed the side, and folded them to the size I wanted, stapled the spine. Again, it's not super neat, it's not perfect, but this is just a way for me to reuse some things and hold my stickers. So I'm just fusing the last pocket, and I'm not even being careful, honestly. I'm just making sure nothing will fall out. I'm not worried about what the pocket looks like. This isn't really for show. This is just for me. Just fusing this last one. And then this might give you a better idea of how I made this quote-unquote insert. Like I said, I cut off the page protector to the size I needed, found the seam, stapled it. I just sealed a few edges. I'm going to put the stamps back in and then we'll flip through. Okay, so here it is. So like I said, this is the outside, this is the box. The only elastic I had right now was a multicolored, but that's okay. So I also have the box on the inside. This is a folder I made with my first attempt at taking boxes apart, which you can see didn't go quite as well. So I have some empty pages for stickers for July and August. And then I have April, stickers that I got from swaps and different things. I don't know the month of all together. And then we get into some die cuts and other stickers and randomness here. This little folder with just TPS labels for now. And then these are some of the pages I just fused together for stamps. My fuse tool got a little bit angry at the end here and was trying to tell me that it was done and was too hot. I should have listened because I burned a page or 2. But like I said, this is not really for looks. This is for me to hold things. I'm not worried about the seams on the pages looking perfect. I just wanted to have things in one spot. Now what I did not do on this one is punch a hole in the spine. So I'm just using an elastic to hold it together. And it will just sit just like this on the shelf where I store all my other planner things. So there you go. Thanks for wanting the tutorial. I hope it helped. If there's anything I didn't explain well, please ask me. And yeah, have a great day.